Hello, and welcome to Raw Review. Last night on WWE Raw, Hugh Jackman was the guest host, and his highlight was wearing a purple bandana and being a broski. Something that could have completely been left out of the show for something much better. At the very beginning of the night, Triple H said that somebody would be fired. And of course, that keeps every fan watching until the very end of the show, where he tells us who's going to be fired. As the night ensued, Mark Henry took out two announcers, showing just how tough Mark Henry really is. I mean, I'm actually surprised that he stopped where he did with King. I figured that he would at least try to break his leg, and was amazed when he didn't. But I think that just proves that really Mark Henry needs some fair competition, because if he's got 5 announcers, there's nothing really left for him to do there. And then the main event of the night was CM Punk and John Cena teaming up with each other. Now, these guys have a past of being against each other, so having them team up against each other could have taken pretty much any turn, but actually they worked pretty well together, and they were able to defeat R-Truth and The Miz, which was pretty amazing. Although R-Truth and The Miz really are not the greatest team in the world. And at the end of the night, Triple H came out and he told R-Truth and The Miz that they were fired. Now, if you watch Night of Champions, you know that Miz and R-Truth basically beat down 2 referees, and that right there is ground for suspension, fining, and maybe even firing. And therefore, they were fired, even though they were told that Triple H accepted their apology, which I think was just a complete fake, because they don't like the way that Triple H is doing it. WWE, and they want him out. That was pretty obvious when they tried to get him to lose Sunday night. But nonetheless, Triple H did not truthfully accept that apology, and he fired them. After that match, The Miz came backstage, started trying to beat down Triple H. Conveniently, every superstar was sitting in the back waiting for it, because WWE has no security, and they have to have the superstars pull the other superstars off of each other. And therefore, Triple H was not actually hurt, and Miz and R-Truth were taken out of the building. Now, will they return next week? I believe they will. Some believe that they won't, but I believe that this is not the end for R-Truth and The Miz. This has been the Raw Review. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.